Hi all you healthy humans, welcome to New Leaf Table TV. I'm your host, Chef E, and today we're making black bean burgers. So these are crispy on the outside, tender on the inside. They're full of flavor and fiber. We're going to serve them on lettuce instead of a bun, so it's a clean, satisfying meal that skips the bun and brings all the fun. So we have 1 can of black beans. So I have already drained these and rinsed these and dried them off with a paper towel and put them on this baking dish lined with unbleached parchment paper. So black beans are full of protein. There is 15 grams of protein in 1 cup and also 15 grams of fiber. They're full of iron and folate and magnesium, which is great for your heart, and they're cheap and you can get them year round. We also have romaine lettuce. So romaine lettuce is 95% water. It also contains lots of folate, which is great for brain health and mood regulation. We have a lime, a tomato, and raw cheddar cheese that we are going to top our burgers with. You can absolutely omit this or use a cheese alternative. We love raw cheese. It actually has enzymes that help you digest the milk product. Also, if you are sensitive to dairy, a lot of times you can still eat raw cheese. It's also full of protein and calcium. We're using cumin, paprika, ketchup, mayo, and mustard to make a special sauce. We also have half a bell pepper. We also have 1 free-range egg. If you want to keep this dish completely plant-based, you can use a flax egg, which is just 1 tablespoon of ground flax powder with 2.5 tablespoons of water. We're also using half a red onion. So this guy is full of quercetin, which is like a superhero antioxidant that's great for heart health and inflammation. It also has the same enzymes as blueberries that give it this purple color that is great for your skin. It also helps protect brain cells, so it's great for memory. We also have coconut aminos tamari. We're using fermented pickles, salt and pepper, some fresh garlic, a cup of almond flour, and some parsley. We're also making a small fruit salad to go along with our dish. So we have fresh strawberries, blackberries, a pear, mint, and half a lime. If you want to add some honey or maple syrup, you can definitely do that, but it's optional. So let's get started. Go ahead and preheat your oven to a high broil. That's 550 degrees. So first off, we're gonna put our black beans in the oven to dry them out. One of the issues with black bean burgers is they can be too mushy. So we're gonna dry out our beans to make sure and get the texture we want. So we're gonna pop these in the oven at a high broil for 5 minutes. Okay, while our black beans are drying out, I'm gonna go ahead and add my veggies to the food processor so we can get everything blended up. So I'm just gonna roughly chop my red onion and add it to the food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can use a blender and just pulse it or chop everything up very finely. I'm going to add my bell pepper and my 3 cloves of garlic and my parsley. Just gonna remove the large stems. And just give it just a rough chop. Add that to my food processor. 1 egg. And my juice from half a lime. I'm also gonna go ahead and add my seasoning. So I'm gonna add half a tablespoon of coconut aminos, half a tablespoon of tamari, salt and pepper, and cumin and paprika. Now we're just gonna pulse this 6 times in our food processor. Okay, our black beans are ready to get out of the oven. Okay, our black beans are out of the oven and they look perfect. So I am just going to pick up the parchment paper and add them straight to my food processor. Okay, put your lid back on your food processor and pulse it 6 more times. Make sure everything is well combined, and if not, you can give it a few more pulses. Okay, now we're gonna transfer this to a bowl. Now we are going to fold in our 1 cup of almond flour. Okay, everything is well combined. You can see the consistency is perfect. The starch from the black beans is really holding everything together. If your mixture is too dry at this point, you could add a little bit of the juice from the can of black beans, or if you need it to be a little bit firmer, you could put it in the fridge for 30 minutes and let it firm up a little bit. Okay, now get a large skillet and you're gonna heat it to medium-high heat and add a couple of tablespoons of avocado oil. While our avocado oil gets nice and hot, I'm gonna make 4 quick patties with our mixture. Now just add each patty to your skillet and we're gonna cook them on each side for about 5 minutes. Okay, while our patties are cooking, let's go ahead and make our fruit salad. So go ahead and get about a cup of strawberries and just slice them. Now we're gonna take our blackberries and just give them a rough chop. Now we're gonna slice up our pear. Pears are kind of like an apple. They have seeds in the middle, so you just wanna cut out that core. Now we're gonna dice up our mint. Now add your mint straight to the bowl. Okay, now I'm gonna add the juice from half a lime. Now just stir this all up and your fruit salad is ready to go. Now it's time to flip our burgers. Okay, now we're gonna chop up our tomato into slices. So make sure and use a bread knife for tomatoes. It cuts through that skin and gives you a nice even slice. Next, we're gonna chop up one of our fermented pickles. All right, all of our toppings have been sliced and are ready to go on our burgers. Now we just have to make our special sauce. Okay, next let's make up the sauce. So it's about 1/4 of a cup of mayo, a couple tablespoons of mustard, and a couple tablespoons of ketchup. And just mix it all up. Okay, we just mixed up our special sauce and it's all done. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple of slices of cheese to 2 of my burgers. And then I'm just going to put the cover on and let the cheese melt really quick. This will only take about a minute, and then we're ready to get everything plated up. Okay, our cheese is nice and melted. Now let's get everything plated up. So go ahead and grab one of your romaine lettuce leaves and break it in half. Now add one of your burger patties. Top with pickles, tomato, and special sauce. Use your other half to cover your patty and add your fruit salad. There you have it, folks, our black bean burgers. Thanks for watching New Leaf Table TV. Until we dine again, farewell, healthy humans. To subscribe to New Leaf Table's meal service with 4 new featured meals every week and easy delivery through your existing Amazon Prime membership, visit our website at newleaftable.com. And also, please like this video and hit the subscribe button to follow our YouTube channel. Hi, all you healthy humans. Welcome to New Leaf Table. I'm your chef. Wow, okay. You can actually use any type of beans you want for this dish. Chickpeas, kidney beans, garbanzo beans, any sort of that. Chickpeas and garbanzo beans are the same thing, white beans. Okay. So, okay. We're using cumin, paprika, also ketchup, mayo, and mustard to make a special sauce. Okay. 1 egg. If you want to keep this dish completely plant-based. Okay. So red onions are full of quercetin. It's like a grandmother antioxidant that helps fight inflammation and do all kinds of wonderful things in your body that I just forgot. Ours looks perfect. Pat myself on the back. Like butter.